You would never believe it if I told you. So today I'm going to prove it. We are going to head out to new construction homes in 3 different price ranges. The whole goal of this video is to show you what you can get for $500,000, $400,000, and $300,000 in prime Asheville locations. These are new home builders in Asheville, North Carolina. In fact, similar houses in different communities are anywhere from $700,000 to $900,000. So why is it so affordable in this area? Well, you're going to have to watch and find out. Oh, and wait till the end of this video when I show you what you can get for $300,000 in Asheville. Okay, so here we are. We're in Enka, Candler, the Twin Cities. Actually, nobody really calls it the Twin Cities, but Enka is between Candler and Asheville. So that's where we are. And the houses that we're going to go see today in the $500,000, $400,000, and $300,000 range are all located in this vicinity. What's important to know is what's around here. Well, there's the Ingles. So this would be your main grocery shopping hub, and this is the main grocery shopping establishment in the Asheville area anyway. But you also have an Ace Hardware right down the road. You have the Buncombe County Sports Park where everybody goes and plays soccer and runs around. You have Biltmore Lake right over there. You have AB Tech, which is really close. That's a community college, so there's lots of classes, on trade classes, but also classes for people who want to develop their hobbies, which is wonderful. Did I say Ace Hardware already? There's an Ace Hardware over there. There's a bank. There's like 3 or 4 different banks, a Great Clips, a post office, everything within, 4 minutes away. You have access to a lot of things. Asheville's kind of expanding out here, so there's a lot of resources. Oh, shoot. I lost him already. Okay. He took off so fast. He knows exactly where he's going to. Like some of these new communities are, okay, he's waiting for me, cool. There's the pool. We'll film that a little bit later. So the home we're going to check out is the Pinehurst floor plan, a little bit different than the model home that we looked at earlier. So we're starting with the 500s. This one is going to be $531,000. And he was telling me when I was in there, he was saying that like, this one is a little bit more expensive because of the lot that it was built on. It's not that all the homes here are in the 530s. A lot of them are around the 500s. So right on the border, like 508, something like this. But this home that we're going to see costs a little bit more to develop because of the lot structure and the lot size. You can really get backyards here. He said most of the homes in Fountain Park are on about 1/5 of an acre. 0.23, 0.17, something like that. We're in a little bit of a construction traffic jam right here as we're making our way over. There's a lot of action happening here. You see all the sold signs. So most of these homes are sold before they ever finish. Okay, here it is for $531,000. In Asheville, you get a porta potty. No, just kidding. You get a whole house. How cool is that? Okay, I'm gonna close that. Those construction workers are loud. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit dirty. Just, be used to that. It's okay. Because they're still under construction. This is phase 10. So that means it could be done and completed and ready to go within weeks. So this is about 2,200 square feet of livable finished space. You have the main floor, you have the top floor, which has 4 bedrooms, 2 baths up there. There's a half bath down here. You can check out the kitchen, granite countertops, gas appliances, subway tile. This is luxury vinyl plank flooring here, so it's really, really durable. There's a gas fireplace. Let's check out the upstairs. So once we're on the carpet, we're on plastic to protect the carpet because our shoes are dirty because we're at a construction zone. But there's a ton of room up here. There's so many bedrooms. Here's the primary bedroom. It has vaulted ceilings. The other rooms do not. It has double sinks in the bathroom. And then one of the cool features of a lot of new construction homes are that you walk through the bathroom into the closet. Now there's no electricity on here because it's not turned on by the city yet. If we look out the windows, you can see all the people working away, getting it going. Let's go through here and kind of see the other bedrooms because there's a lot. Here's a bathroom with a tub. Here's a bedroom. Each one has a closet, pretty nice sized closet. They put the laundry room right here in the middle of all the action of all the bedrooms, which makes absolute sense. And then if you look here, there's a bedroom on either side. There's your fourth bedroom. What I really love about this house is downstairs and back outside, you're gonna see what makes it special for me. So I'm a river gal. I love the rivers and I love the abundant nature that comes along with living in Asheville too. I love this. Okay, so a lot of new construction communities are kind of jammed in because there's not a lot of space left in Asheville. Check this out. Right back here, okay, so first of all, people asking for privacy, you have privacy here. This is all gonna be tree lined come spring. Right now it's winter, which is great because you can see what's back there. Right on the other side of these trees is a little creek, and Fountain Park owns all the property up until that creek. So you could go down there and you could have a picnic, or you could walk your dog down there. You could go down there and meditate or hang out next to the water. There's nothing that brings me more solace than just like being near natural water. And then you have a mountain view back there. Now you might not be able to see it as much in the spring and summer, but you can in the winter, and I think it's amazing. So you will see a difference when we tour the $400,000 home and the $300,000 home coming up in just a few minutes. Okay, but let's head downstairs because this is where I really get excited because I like to have my own vision. And look at this. This is a blank canvas, and these are high ceilings. It looks like it's about 8 feet, something like this. And look what they've done here. So they've already put in the plumbing for a bathroom. So I mean, the biggest expense here would just be adding heat. You have another deck that overlooks the mountains. And you know what he said that I forgot to tell you about is that the sun sets right back here. I didn't expect that. I was thinking it to be like it was going to be all jammed up and not pleasant, but it's very pleasant.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. So we saw the model home already, but I want to make sure that you see the amenities that Fountain Park has to offer because there is a pool and a little outdoor cabana. We're going to try to get in there in a minute. So in addition to single family homes in Fountain Park, they also have townhomes down here. We're not going to highlight that this time because they're already sold. But let's go see if we can check out the pool. It is winter, so it's going to be covered. Oh shoot, it's locked. I can do that. Ooh, don't tell. Here we are inside the pool area. I'm guessing in the summertime they have lots of chairs and things. This is really long. Holy macaroni. This goes on and on. There's not an official clubhouse here, but there is an outdoor pavilion and showers and restrooms. So you could probably have a party here, no problem. I bet you can reserve it. And guess how much the HOA fee is for the single family homes here? It is $55 a month for all this. And you have a nice community surrounded by mountains with new construction homes for $500,000 or like $530,000, something like that. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so as we're driving to the next one, we pass IC Imagine, which is a charter school in Asheville. And if you look behind it, there's all those beautiful mountains as the backdrop, wide open spaces. Now look back here. Look back here because right behind IC Imagine, back in that area, that's Fountain Park. That's just where we were parked just a minute ago. So if you wanted to walk from there to the school, that would be no problem that I can see. There's another elementary school in the area called Hominy Valley, elementary school, which is a public school. So the IC Imagine is a charter school. You have to apply, you have to get on the lottery, yada yada. It's not guaranteed, and it is a year-round school. So if that doesn't work for your planning needs, then that might not be the best fit for you. But there's Hominy Valley, which is nearby as well. And look out here. I mean, it's just like mountain views and barns and everything. And it's so close. So mission is, we just hit the 500s, which you saw. Now we're going to go to the 400s. Same builders, DR Horton. And we are going to go check out what you can get in Asheville, new construction for $400,000-ish. So if you're thinking about buying new construction, make sure that you have representation, and it's someone independent typically, who's not affiliated, so that you can have somebody on your side. Think about it like you always want representation that represents you specifically, and we would be glad to do that. So if you ever need some advice on new construction, new builds, whatnot, feel free to reach out. We're passing by my husband's favorite place right now, the Home Depot. So if you're a home improvement project person, a DIYer, you want to live close to the Home D. We just met Alex over there, and now Melody is going to meet us, and she's going to take us through the 400s, which we'll introduce to you in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to take a right here. We're going to almost catch that light. Okay. So while I'm waiting and talking to the agent who's going to let us into the $400,000 home and the $300,000 home, I have something to show you because you wouldn't believe it if I didn't. So this thing is actually in your neighborhood. Some of the newer building sites may be really far away, but this is not. And so here we go. This is the Asheville Outlets. We go there on a regular basis for shopping and events, and even though we live on the other side of town, we make the trek over. It's really not that far from us, maybe like 20 minutes. But if you lived in this neighborhood, Fountain Park, it's only 6 minutes away from your home. And there are some of my favorite stores there, like the West Elm Outlet, there's a Coach Outlet, Under Armour, Carter's for babies. There's Dillard's and a Sportsman's Warehouse. So there you can get all your gear you need for hunting and fishing and camping and rafting and living the good life in Western North Carolina. The outlets host themed events all year long, especially around Christmas, where you can go get your picture made with Santa or the Grinch. For our family, it's become a tradition to go to the outlets to see the circus. They host it right in the parking lot there. Usually in the fall, they have Vendardo's Circus for a week or two. And it's always a really special experience for our kids to see the acrobats and the clowns and to just be immersed in that circus vibe with popcorns and lollipops. And it's a circus that has no animals, which is a really cool concept and definitely keeps you entertained. Now, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats and your wigs. This is not a wig. This might blow your socks off. The Asheville Regional Airport is just 12 minutes away from the outlets and 14 minutes away from the home in Fountain Park that we just checked out. That's pretty incredible, and that makes commuting by air a breeze. So let's go back and check out the house for $400,000. The location is a little farther north, just across I-40, but you'd still be a short 20 minutes drive from the Asheville Airport, but also closer to all the amenities on Patton Ave and West Asheville and all the hip parts of Asheville. Okay, so here we are at the second one. This is $484,000, and I know you already looked at the views behind, but we can see them from the primary bedroom as well. So let's go on in and check it out. Now this is kind of a unique house because it's not built like normal houses, and I'll show you why in just a minute. But first, let's go up the stairs. This one was built in 2022. I still consider that a new build. It has 2,600 square feet in total. But guess what? We just walked upstairs, right, from the front door. So the main living area is up. They just brought the furniture in. They're getting ready to stage it, getting ready for the big hoorah to get it on the market. And this is a great opportunity. They've done a wonderful job. This is a huge kitchen with granite countertops. Now here, you'll find that we don't have the gas appliances. We have electric. You have a lot of space here. Check out this pantry. This is one of my, for every person that likes to cook, to have a pantry right off the kitchen, this big. Hello. And then if we check out the outside, it's always a great thing when you can enter the outside area from the kitchen area. So you will have houses kind of in your backyard here. You have a berm, so it's kind of steep. You don't have a lot of privacy, but hey, you could always plant some trees. And this is kind of a cool thing that you're going to see when we go downstairs. But I want you to see the outside part of it. I want to know, does anybody know what this is? If you do, leave a comment down below and tell me, because we don't know the name of it. So if you're looking for a home, a new construction home in the $400,000 price range, this could be a really good option for you. And you'll see the difference between the $500,000, the $400,000, and the $300,000 home that we're getting ready to tour in just a minute. On the main level, there is the primary suite, which we'll check out next. So it's all carpeted in here, and what's cool is right outside this window, there are mountain views. Now I know it ain't so pretty. I said ain't so pretty this time of year, but my goodness, in the springtime, those mountains are to die for. Here is the bathroom, and this is all marble countertops in here. Again, you have that shower, and here's your walk-in closet. I love that they have at least some shelving in here already. And there's another linen closet over there. So that's on the main level. This is not normal in homes to build a home where you walk upstairs to get to the main level, but it kind of makes sense, especially if you have a teenager or you have someone that wants their own individual area. You can put the kids down here. The one thing is there's a door right there, so if you have any kind of escape artists, that might be a problem. But here's like a big room. This could be a media room. This could be another living room. And then here's the thing that we saw outside a minute ago. And what it does, we don't really know the name of it, but what it does is if part of the home is underground like this is, then you put this in and there's earth on the other side of it, but you still get sunlight out of there. You have another bedroom right here, voila. So there's plenty of space down there. Oh, here we are. Another double sink. You have a bathtub down on the lower level, which is always perfect, especially if you have kids. And then heading this way, what's in here? Ah, the garage. Double car garage goes straight onto the street. So there we have it. This is $484,000, 2,600 square feet, new construction in Asheville. But here's what you want to see. You want to see what you can get for $300,000 new construction. That's now. Let's go. Okay, so now we are headed out of Holbrook Village and on to Hamrick Farms, and we are going to hit the $300,000 range. What can you get in Asheville for $300,000? You're gonna find out. Yes, I'm gonna get you into that $300,000 home in Asheville, North Carolina. You won't believe it. But before I do that, I really need to show you one more thing. On the way to the house, we passed the Buncombe County Sports Park. It's located just a few minutes away from the neighborhoods that I'm showing you in this video, and people love it. They love it. The Buncombe County Sports Park offers soccer fields and walking trails and bocce courts and a playground and a community garden and an edible urban orchard. I don't think I've ever said that before. Covered recreation shelters for picnics and birthday parties. And they recently added a space for more soccer fields and parking and a dog park. The whole soccer complex is amazing. And it gets really busy on the weekends. People love to come here and play volleyball and walk the trails. And the playground is fenced in, has lots of really cool climbing features. My son loves the dinosaur.
This is huge.
And here you can see me enjoying the open spaces at the park. It's going to be the golden hour soon and we'll be losing that light. So let's move it and hightail it over to that $300,000 home and check it out. So we're going to keep making these videos. So if you want to follow along with our journey in new construction and older neighborhoods all throughout Asheville, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click the little bell. That way you'll be alerted every time a new video comes out for you. Okay, so what's cool about this area too is that it's right where 240 meets 40. So it's really easy to hop, skip, and jump across town and to avoid 240 at all. And it's on the western side, so it's super easy access to get places. Like if you're going south to Hendersonville or to the airport, it's an easy 20 minutes. Pretty good, easy 10, 12 minutes to downtown Asheville, 5 minutes to West Asheville. Just a really nice, convenient location. And there's lots of development happening in this area. Where Asheville has become so popular, there's still some space out here and people are moving more towards this area. And when I bought my first house in Asheville, it was in Candler. So around the same area. So I'm pretty intimately familiar with Candler because I used to live out here. And it was like really, at that time, it was pretty rural. There weren't a lot of people, you know, that wanted to come out to Candler, but it was affordable. And so as a single lady, I could buy a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, 1,100 square feet, and afford to live out there. And now Candler's just like part of Asheville. I mean, it's absolutely normal to live in Candler. There's beautiful views out here. It's developing. It's a little bit less than living in Asheville proper, and you get a little bit more space as well. So that's probably why they're doing the new construction out here, and they can make it more affordable is because of the location. But here's the deal. It's not going to be affordable for a whole lot much longer because this is expanding and becoming part of Asheville. I'm not saying you got to run, but maybe rush. Okay, here we go. $300,000. Okay, everybody, the moment you've been waiting for. What can you get new construction in Asheville for $300,000? This is it. Think safety. Let's go in. So here we go. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that this is not a single family home. So, kind of difficult to get a single family home in Asheville with new construction. This is $330,000, brand spanking new. This whole town's of Hamrick Farms community has about 50 homes per se. And everybody kind of moved in June, July. It just opened, so it's all brand new. Really nice construction throughout. You'll see granite countertops. Each unit will be a little bit different. There's about 1,300 square feet here, so you do have some room. There's 3 bedrooms. So here's your kitchen. It's going to be a little bit smaller footprint than the other ones. You know what's kind of funny about this home is that here's the laundry room. Come follow me. And then it leads you to a half bath back here. It's like a secret hidden half bath, so you got to hide your undergarments if you're having company. Here's the garage, filled with boxes right now. But what's cool is it's a double driveway outside, and then you can also have a car inside here. So you have lots of parking space, even though it's a townhome. As you know, probably, in townhomes, you only own the property that's directly under the house. When you walk out here, you'll see there's just a little patio. It's not super big. And you could actually build a fence if you wanted a fence. It would have to look like this. That could go 12 feet out and go all the way to the end of the building. So if you have a little dog, that's quite convenient. But I want you to look what's on the other side of me, because this is kind of nice and reminds me of Europe. Like when we used to live in Europe, they had this in a lot of places. All this area in the middle, I mean, you see there's new construction, but all this area in the middle is not going to be developed. So you have a large, open, grassy space in the middle here where you can play soccer or walk your dog and pick up after your dog, but like have a nice community area that you can meet other people. So if you're social, this is a good one for you. Oh, one other thing I don't want to forget. So if you look behind me, you'll see some homes. So this is another part of Hamrick Farms. And these homes are already all sold, so we couldn't give you a tour of them because people live in them and they don't want you to walk in their homes. But these are new construction homes too, and they go for about $350,000, $360,000. So if you absolutely do not want to buy a townhome, then you could look over there for a resale. I think townhomes are really convenient, especially for people who may be a little bit older. They don't want the maintenance and the upkeep, or just busy individuals. Upstairs this way, you'll find we have a bedroom, and this is a really good, another view of the homes over there. And you see there's a lot of new construction still happening. Oh, and this is one of my favorite things. You see these two closets? I want to show you what they do. Okay, so this is called a walk-through closet. You may have seen one of these before, but I find it fascinating. So, see the two doors? So that would be the primary with a walk-through closet. And there's also a bathroom in there, a full bath. And then you have a bedroom here, which is street facing. And then you have another bedroom over here, pretty generously sized, all carpeted up here. But this, I can't believe this is only 1,300 square feet. Another bathroom, so there's two bathrooms up here, two full baths upstairs, one half bath downstairs. Let's go down and sit in the kitchen. I want to talk to you about equity. So even though this may not be your ideal living space, then maybe in the future you can upgrade to a larger area. Perhaps your life needs change a little bit, or your circumstances change. So when I first moved to Asheville, I rented, and then I bought a house in Candler. And why did I buy a house in Candler? Because it was all I could afford. Because at the time I was looking in Asheville and I was like, I can't afford that. I'm a single lady and I don't need that much either. So I ended up buying a house in Candler. It was 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It did me quite well, you know? And now, because I did that, I can use that equity to leverage it to buy other homes if I wanted to. I can actually take the loan that I have still on my Candler home and use it to buy other homes. So that's what you get in Asheville for $300,000, and it's a great way to build equity. But make sure that you have representation so you know what you're doing and you're not a lone ranger out there. So think about moving to Asheville. Let us know. Hit the subscribe button and watch this video and this video. Ciao for now.